Yo, what's up, guys? We are back here, and we are here with Mr. Bruh, and we're gonna go ahead and make him a base real quickly. And so pretty much, he is currently a level 260, so I'm probably predicting about a 2 hour to a 4 hour build. Might be longer depending on what kind of design I make. If it's gonna be nice, simple, and self-explanatory, it should be easy. Realistically, he doesn't have that much obsidian, but realistically, I don't even use obsidian unless if it's on the bottom floor. But just by looking at this, I think it might actually not be that long of a build, probably maybe like 3 hours tops. And his stuff, he doesn't exactly have too many overpowered turrets, which is not the worst. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of brainstorm what we're doing here. How many shield gens does he have? He has 30. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like the shield gens. So this is what we're gonna do. Do I want to make a 4? What is that? 32? What is that? I'm trying to think. So 32 would be 8 on each side, so we could put 8 on each side. So let's go ahead and start with the 8 symbol. I think we're gonna go ahead and go for our traditional X. Pretty much, this is what I do for almost every build that has like a lot of shield gens. We kind of do like that traditional X in the middle, and then we're gonna go ahead and expand to some degree. But let's go ahead and just make sure that it's gonna be all out correctly like this. We're gonna go ahead and actually delete something right here that I did a boo-boo on. And from here, I would love to reset, but I don't think I'm gonna make it there. So let's go ahead and do this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and reset. And from here on, we're just gonna go ahead and kind of continue to build to some degree, and then we should spawn in perfect. Okay, so this is where we're gonna be. So I said it was gonna be 8 on each side, correct? Because he has 33 or 37. So what is that? So that's 9. Yeah, because it's 36, so it's 9 on each side. So let's go ahead and build. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we got a couple more over here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. 8, 9. And then we have one extra. I'm just gonna put it miscellaneously on the side. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and try to dictate what we're doing. And you know what I'm going to actually do? I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to put any turrets kind of in the middle. I'm going to have them all on the outside just for giggles, I think. It should be fine if I put them on the outside. He doesn't have that many turrets that we could put in the middle either. We could potentially put these guys, the Tesla turrets, but he doesn't have that many laser killers. And I think I'd rather have the laser killers kind of facing on the outside inwards, because once it gets on the bottom, it's not going to be able to shoot. But we're going to have to go ahead and kind of move it a bit to the side. From here, we're going to go up maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we should do 5, actually. Let's do 5. Let's see. Because we want to make sure, too, and I say this to everyone. I probably haven't mentioned this in the video before, but we're going to go ahead and try to make sure that these do not touch. So pretty much you don't want these shield generators touching at all. You want them to pretty much like fall down, straight down, but not touching at all. And we're going to continue to move these blocks in this type of pattern right here. So we're going to keep on going this way. And then we're going to go ahead and figure out what we're going to be doing next. And I could probably fast forward a bit so that we could go ahead and just look at the complete version of it. But let me go ahead and just kind of calculate how many I need here. I think I'm doing 2 up. So we're going to go here, another 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna have to go a couple more up, it looks like. So right here, and I think 1 more should be fine. So yeah, this is pretty much what it's gonna look like for how many layers we're gonna have. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fast forward, and then we'll be right back. All right, so we pretty much kind of finished the middle part, and this is what it's gonna look like. Doesn't exactly have too many turrets on it, but that's gonna be all right. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of expand it to the outsides, where we're gonna go ahead and put some turrets. And as of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and see what he has. He has a lot of these, which is kind of interesting. These are actually pretty overpowered. Well, they're not as strong as some of them, but they're pretty overpowered, in my opinion. Because when you think about it, right, this takes up that takes up 3 blocks, right? That's 3,000. And if you put these guys together, 1, 2, 3, that's gonna be 4,500 because there's 3 of them compared to that one. So I think they're pretty overpowered. We might actually use those for the build. I haven't seen these in a while, like a long while. So might actually go ahead and use these. So let's go ahead and actually use them. So let's go ahead and grab them right here. I'm very happy that he has these. You don't really see a lot of these. These are from the last Halloween event, and these are pretty dope in my opinion. Very happy to see that he still has some crazy stuff like this here. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just continue off right here. Let's see how many you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're gonna do 13, make it unlucky. So this is what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're gonna make it unlucky right here. And from this point on, we're just gonna go ahead and expand the build to a certain degree. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, and then we're gonna, well, we'll go ahead and work on this side so you guys can go ahead and see what we're doing. But from this side here, we're gonna go ahead and put some of our more weaker, or not weaker, but like some of our more, some degree stronger turrets. But I'm gonna go ahead and have these outlined up like this. We're gonna go ahead and have them up about 3. And actually, I'll go ahead and have this one touching the ground too, like that. And then so from there, we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy right here, place it here. And I think we might go ahead and actually expand on that and go ahead and bring them up. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And I'll see if we could place bubble turrets here. Personally, I would love to put some other stuff here too, but I'm not exactly sure if they're gonna work out or not. He definitely has a lot of other stuff that we could go ahead and add to this build as well. But how many bubbles? He only has 39. I don't know if we're gonna run short. I think we are gonna run short. There's no way. This is like 10, so let's think. What is this? This is 5, 5, so that's 10, 39. I mean, he's gonna have like 1 short. He's gonna have 1 short, but that's gonna be all right. We'll have stacked these guys like this, and then from there, we'll go ahead and potentially lock and load on this side. Have an expansion from this side right here up, and then from there we'll move up as well. But yeah, guys, I'll be right back, so just bear with us while we go ahead and fast forward. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about the middle of the build because I kind of got a little distracted and I started working on the ends. But pretty much we did add some spikes right here. Pretty much some of the more overpowered spikes. I'm not even sure what part we even left off on last time because I've just been lost in thought and server's been so laggy. But pretty much we got some bubble turrets, killer turret, we got plasma and some places for plasmas. We also added some of these traps. Usually I wouldn't use the traps just because usually I put turrets in the middle, but since this is more of a unique design, there are barely any turrets in the middle, I decided to put them up. Not sure if it's gonna work because it only works when you start the game, so that's gonna be a little bit interesting to see if it actually works or not. But continuing on, we have some event turrets, some of the summer turrets from last year. We got some bubble, or not bubbles, some glue turrets, hydro turrets, and some shocky types up here, as well as some lasers, and some of the interstellar ones as well with our, I'm pretty sure I already talked about this with the Teslas in the middle. And so now we're going to go ahead and work on the outside of it, and after that we're going to see what we do to the middle. But yeah, I'll be right back. So pretty much, well, you guys already saw that we did finish this part right here. It took me about like maybe an hour to do both of these, where realistically it shouldn't take that long to do, but I'm kind of starting to get very irritated with this just because A, I just can't build, B, we freeze for like a whole like minute to like about 5 minutes, C, when you place blocks, pretty much like you'll click once and then like 20 will spawn, which makes no sense. But yeah, aside from that, this build is definitely going to take a lot longer, guys. So hopefully it doesn't take us to the 5-hour mark. Right now we are at the 2-hour and 10 mark, and for some reason this is just becoming tedious. But yeah, I did send a message to M, so fingers crossed this will be fixed, just because I can't even invite people to the private servers either, and I'm not sure if that's a Roblox thing or what. But yeah, fingers crossed this doesn't take us an hour. So definitely I think we'll be right back very, very soon. Alright, so we're back, and as you guys could see, the loading is kind of unique. We were able to somehow get everyone here. I don't know how we managed it, but we were able to, well, I don't know, he still hasn't shared his inventory, so I'm just waiting for him to share. But we're in a private server, still haven't got it. I'm not sure if he sent it. I hope he has not, because if not, then it's still glitched to the point where you can't exactly share in a private server. So fingers crossed. If everything works out well, we're gonna fast forward, just work on the middle, and then after that I might just give up because this is kind of irritating me. All right, guys. So I was able to get Drago to kind of help us out with this build here. So big shout out to him because I was about to break my keyboard or something, dude. This has been outlandish. Oh, it was so difficult to build, and it's not the build itself. It's just the servers just were so laggy, uncooperative, and just oh my god. I have a couple words to say, but I just can't say them. But let's go ahead and just talk about this build right here. Definitely. Let's go ahead and see. I have to redo that. Alright guys, so I was able to luckily get Drago to help me out here in finishing the build. Pretty much, I was a little bit upset with the servers because they were acting outlandish, uncooperative, and I almost broke my PC and my keyboard. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. Aside from that, it's been 3 hours and 20 minutes, a lot longer than it should have taken, but it is what it is. So pretty much we do have our basic builds kind of boxing around the area. We have some rockets on the outside. We have some electric ones or shocky ones on the outside as well with some mechanical. That's going to be pretty much the whole setup on each corner. We do have like single rockets on kind of closer to the walkways just because I was like, he has them, might as well put them down. And then in the middle, you have your basic type turrets, as well as some event turrets and some shockies. And in the middle, this is where all the madness is going to happen. You got your bubbles on the bottom. You got some shockies on top. You got those laser turrets. You got the interstellar. And then you got some of the event turrets down here as well from last summer's event. And then if we go ahead and pretty much proceed inside, we do have a couple of plasmas. We have a couple of shockies. And we have a killer on each one of the corners since he doesn't have that many. And of course we have our shield generators and some of these traps that pretty much I usually don't use because it does kind of lag the game a bit. But since he doesn't really have anything in the middle, I decided to do that. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Just very, very disappointed in the servers. Just it's been so complicated, and this, like, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I got 5 other builds to do today. And this one was just outlandish. Oh my god. It took a lot longer than it was supposed to, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. So then, take care.